Hey guys, sorry about that. What's up everybody? Thank you so much for joining me today. You read the title, you know what we're going to talk about. It's been too long since I had a video up, maybe. Some of you guys out there are like, Trevor, where's the videos? I'm kind of winding down on my juice reviews here. We're going to have a couple going on. Diehards, Good as Gold, and we're going to talk about them. We're also going to talk about Lucky Ruckus, and I think that's about it. I think we're winding down, man. Oh, God! Coil vapes, man. But nonetheless, today you read the title. If you caught the in-shop interview, I actually had a chance to meet John. That was the exact day I met John. John McClain of Diehards. Super cool guy. Went to Summit with John, and you know, I kind of had my eye on him. I was watching him. As a reviewer, I'm trying to figure out a good way to put this. When I do something like reviewing a line, I want to bring you not only the products, but the people behind them, you know? And that's what I'm trying to do. And as I was watching John, if I were to describe him, he's very larger than life, you know. Big guy, very, very intimidating at first, but you couldn't meet a nicer guy. He's super cool. He loves vaping. He's very passionate about vaping. I mean, this is what I saw, man. This dude in a kilt, dude. He's just fucking at Summit. He's everywhere. What's up, dude? Stoked. He's just happy to see everybody. Everybody's just like, fucking John. Like, super cool guy. I couldn't say enough good things about him. I really can't. So, I'm really excited to bring you this line. We got, let's see, 5. And then we have 1. The butter. Remember him talking about that? If you caught the video of the in-shop interview, he mentioned butter. We got it, man. We're going to try it today. And that's what's in the Itty Rawa. Should we talk about that now? Yeah, fuck it. Let's try it out, man. Well, the thing is, I'm not going to sit here and, you know, drip each and every one of these. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of just talk to you about my experiences with them. Okay, you know, just kind of go over the flavor profiles, and I'll leave it up to you to decide what you might like. You know, and at the end, I'll tell you what I'm using in here in my fear box. You guys know I love my fear boxes. Shout out to my man Justin, dude. With the Redemption RDA. All right. We got locked on, loaded on there. I got like a tiger variation in there. My favorite's in there, okay? And I'll tell you what that is at the end of the video. And right here we got the M class with the Itty Rawa, this little guy. Now a lot of you were asking, while we're on the subject, a lot of you were asking, where's the Itty Rawa video? You put it up and you took it down. I think it was a little too fast. For one, the information I had was wrong. I'm not going to leave it up. The information was really bad, okay? I messed up. I'm human. So, if you feel wronged by that, dude, I do apologize. I didn't mean anything by it. It was wrong information. And so I had to come down. I want you guys to get the best information from me. That's my job, right? I don't look at this as a job, but I feel like that's my obligation to you, is to bring you, you know, the stuff that needs to be known. You know what I mean? And it wasn't right, man. It wasn't right. So, it came down immediately. But it's coming up soon. We'll do a nickel build in it. Tons of nickel builds. Oh my god, I've just been swimming in nickel builds. We're going to do those, man. We're coming up really soon. But, wow. We kind of caught up there. Let's vape this, man. Butter. Let me show you the label, man. Put the lids on it. Here's a label. You can get this line. I think there's a line. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a line. Vapor Craziness, alright? If you want to check out butter for yourself. There's a label. Vape Republic. Oh my goodness. Oh my, there we go. Republic, till the last drop, lot number and batch number. All the juices I'm going to talk about today are made in a lab. Okay? Very cool. You know, all the warnings. You guys know the warnings. And hashtag butter. Drip Republic by Diehard. We'll talk about how he got his name, too. John McClain, Diehard. You can probably already piece it together now, but anyway. silky. Roasted. I'm getting some weird roastiness from this. Like a nut. Yeah, it's like a nut. It's like a roasted. It's like somebody took some roasted nuts and just smeared vanilla custard on it. You know what I mean? That's what. Oh God. The thing is, there's so many vanilla custards now, right? And I'm sure as you know, a guy like him or anybody that makes juice, or especially custards, to separate your custard from the rest of the pack is difficult to do. I've had many a custards. You know it too, man. I know you guys did too. When custards dropped, everybody hit them up. Let me tell you, man. I've never had a roastiness flavor from this, and I don't know what's in it. It's definitely a custard. It's not trying to be anything else but, there's a nuttiness to this. Buttery. It's very rich, very dense vape. One more drip. Raw was sick, man. Yeah. Huh. Just rolls your eyes back in your head. That's a fantastic juice. If you like custards, man, and you're like definitely like a connoisseur and you're kind of looking around, check out butter, dude. Check out butter. That's so good. I'm gonna set that down. Let's move on, man. Let's move on. ZJ. Label's gonna be a little different here. Now, this is his second style of label. The first label he had was kind of cartoony. And, people didn't take to that, right? I mean, for obvious reasons. It's like a mod looking like a toy. It's just the way it's gonna be. People don't want to see that. This is very military looking, very cool, man. And I never really focus on labels. I don't. I just never been that way. I've never been like, dude, labeling and all the, all the information is here, even the flavorings involved. As it's not like it's a recipe, but the flavorings are there. Let me read this to you, man. Refreshing citrus with absinthe, 70% VG. ZJ contains no artificial food coloring and shake well, which is definitely good to do with every juice, right? Shake it. But it becomes almost, when you shake it, it becomes almost milky. Now, absinthe, right? ZJ stands for zombie juice, by the way. Absinthe, fluid, stuff like that. It's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody. It's not for me. I don't like absinthe very much at all. The first thing I noticed about this, I dripped it, I vaped it, right away. Absinthe can be very harsh. The citrus in here, the orange, is what I'm getting, at least. A lot of orange. It mellowed it out, but it's a crazy juice where it changes constantly. Like it's changing into various flavors. To pinpoint exact flavoring, like the flavor of that, is very difficult, and it's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it's definitely palatable, man. You can totally vape it up. I really enjoy that one a lot for an absinthe. Okay, FB. Kaboom. That stands for F-bomb. Pretty cool, right? Made in the USA. Utah native, man. You guys like the music? Shout out, man. Everyday Ghost, the official music of my channel. I asked him and he said yes. I didn't ask them all. I asked Nate. You said I could, man. Big fan of theirs. I'll put the link in the description if you want to go check out their music, man. They're super cool. I've been enjoying it. They were on the live show, and he's like, "Hey man, you should check out our band." And I was like, "Cool, man." Right then and there, I went and checked out the band and fell in love. Man, these guys are killer. Love the CD. Moving on. F-bomb, that's what we're talking about. Tropical fruit blend with so much flavor, 85% VG. Now you're noticing right away, very high VG content. When he first started making his own juice, the main reason is he has PG. He's very sensitive to propylene glycol. Okay, so and everything at the time that he could get his hands on was pretty much 50-50 blend. You guys remember that time, right? So he wanted to make his own juice, you know, because, you know, I mean, think about it. You got your PG allergy, or if it's an allergy or not. But if you're sensitive to PG, you know, you gotta do something, and he did, and he started making juice, and that's how diehard became diehard, man. You know, think fruit punch. Think like, you know how there's like a Walmart brand of fruit punch, and then you have like the really good brand, like the name brand, the nice bottling and all that stuff. That's what it smells like, is that nice bottle. Very fresh smelling. So good, man. This one is so good on a super low build. You know, if you're like me, I like to cloud chase quite a bit. This one, you know, this is my second bottle of this. I just run through this stuff. It's fantastic, and I like that it came in a 1.5. Check that out. Isn't that great? It's almost like he designed it for low builds. I don't know. But think fruit punch. Pretty much dead on. Not like a Hawaiian punch. Just a fruit punch. Right. So, next up, JM. Boom. Show you that one. Cool. No, I think this is the last label I'll show you, because they're all pretty much the same. Just different color. 3 milligram. There's his website. Check that out. I'll leave that right here, and also put it in the description if you want to check it out. And of course, you can also get it at riverwalkvapors.com as well. JM stands for John McClane, right? This is almost his signature. I mean, when you put your name on something, you really stand behind it. And when I first got this, and I read the butterscotch tobacco, the first thing I thought was, oh god. Every butterscotch tobacco that I get, and I think you guys might feel the same, as the butterscotch just kills it. Like, it should be tobacco with just a slight whisper of it, man. Just enough to bring a little sweetness to that dirt earthiness flavor of the tobacco. You know, tobaccos tend to be very earthy, especially pipe tobaccos. The butterscotch should really complement that, you know, and it makes sense to put butterscotch with a tobacco. So anyway, got it, dripped it. It's like a super rich, and I mean rich, smelling tobacco. Butterscotch tobacco blend, 85% VG. JM contains no added artificial flavoring. Again, high VG, child-proof bottles and all that stuff. This is like my special time juice, man. And don't laugh. You're laughing, dude. I see you out there laughing at me. It's like Netflix, man. Perfect night. Netflix. Nice movie. Dark lights, man. Kicking back and just enjoying the shit on like one of your little flavor addies, dude. Fantastic tobacco. I love tobacco juices if they're done right. That's the thing. Like, I don't like all the tobaccos in the world. I do love the tobacco flavor. I do love that kind of juice. I just don't like them all. That one is like my special time, man. This is from the first time I dripped it. I knew. It's like it goes off. It's like special time juice, man. You know, it's like it's just reserved for the swirl fish, man. You know, on the very last smallest slot, halfway closed, right here, dude. Fantastic, man. And it's just pure bliss, dude. So good. I highly recommend JM. MN, man. Alright, MN. I said I wasn't going to show you labels. Didn't I? Trevor. MN stands for Milk Nipple. I got some notes down here. And I will be referring to those all the time. I am far from professional, man. Milk Nipple, dude. Strawberries and cream. Pre-steeped. Everything is pre-steeped that he sells in this line. 85% VG, no added artificial. You know, same thing. But it's cool that he puts the flavoring on the sides. Now, with this one, again, there's a lot of strawberries and creams out there. A lot. In this one, the smell of it, his strawberry flavoring is so good. You know, I DIY, you guys know that, right? And that is a fantastic strawberry flavoring. It's very it's not sweet, it's more of a natural strawberry, more of a like a real strawberry, you know. It's not like an artificial Kool-Aid strawberry. I guess that's bad. It tastes very natural. And the creaminess, the lower you go, I noticed, the creamier it gets. So the lower ohms you build, like, you know, it gets very, very creamy, man. But when you start putting like something like the Iti Rawa, right, you definitely get that strawberry. It's really good juice. If you like strawberries and cream, I'd go with that one. Next up, I need a vape though. Did I hit this yet? It's not very foggy in here, so I don't think so. Yes! Next up, 5ITP. Now the bottle is going to be a little different right here. It's 120 ml. 3 milligram strength on all these, except for the one. Let's talk about it. 5ITP. Just how I said it. Stands for 5 in the pink. Right? Here's the coconut, banana, melons, pineapple, and cream. 85% VG. I'm going to tell you right now with no hesitation. This is without a doubt one of the best juices I've ever had in my life. In vaping, ever. Top 3, man. 5ITPs. Ridiculous. At Summit, he had it set up. You know, there's like a box mod with a whatever, with a sub-ohm tank system on top. I can't remember which one it was. But everybody would kind of taste along, and as I noticed somebody grabbed the 5ITB, I was waiting for it, and they'd hit it, and every time they were just like, wow, like just blown away. You can tell he's not skimping on the flavoring in these juices. He's not putting in a little bit, steeping them forever, and then selling them with just enough flavoring. He's adding some flavoring to these, you know. 85% is pretty high, but he's adding some super concentrated, heavy flavored juices, and all these are. The 5ITP is without a doubt my go-to, man. 90% of the time I'm dripping, I have that juice in it. Okay, like if I'm doing a video, let's say I'm doing a video but I'm vaping something off from the product or whatever, 5ITP's in that. You know what I mean? It's heavy, it's rich, it's freaking dense. Melons, I don't get like this crazy melon. I don't get this crazy melon. I'm not a fan of melons, dude. I don't get this crazy like melon, dude, just getting splashed in the face with melons. I get this very light, almost whisper of bananas. Light melons, which doesn't even make sense to me. And then cream, dude. Pineapple is, I think the pineapple is what mellows this out and gives it almost a carbonated flavor to it. I don't want to sit here and tell you it's like carbonated juice. It's not. It just, you know that, let's say you drink a Pepsi, right? When you first open a Pepsi or a Coke, whatever, and you drink it, right? And you're like, and you put it down, all of a sudden there's that little, at the end, that little fizziness. That's exactly what this juice gives, and I don't know if that's what I love about it so much, but it's so good, man. I urge you to at least give this a try sometime. Like, if you're, like, kind of sick of what you've been vaping lately, maybe you're, you know, try this out for a switch up, man. Fantastic. and it's heavy. It's just dense. I don't do cloud competitions, and I've never been the type to kind of be like, ooh, you know, check out my clouds. I've done one video ever of me doing some cloudage or whatever, right? I just don't do it, and I got an itch on my nose, and I really wish it would stop. But if I were to do cloud competitions, I think it'd be that juice, man. It's that intense. It's intense for sure. That's the juice, man. Let's talk about John himself. You can, like I said, links in the description where you can pick this juice up at. Also, I'll put a link in for butter. The thing is with juice reviews, guys, is I want to make this very clear. This is just what I like. Just because I like it doesn't mean you're gonna like it. Okay. I'm just telling you my experience with these juices, and all of them. There was one. The ZJ is not gonna be for everybody, man. But if you like absinthe, give that a try, man. Give that a try. It's super cool how it changes, and it really does. It's hard to describe. It's really hard to describe. Fire the Pink, John McClane, Milk Nipple. We kind of covered the, you know, his PG sensitivity. Where did he get the name diehard? Obviously, his name is John McClane. Where he was working security, right? That was one of his jobs once. and he just telling me a story, and I just got a good giggle out of this, man. But on the walkie-talkies, it'd be like, John, the city's under a terrorist attack. Save the city or whatever. Or they'd say Die Hard. And it's stuck. Die Hard's stuck, man. And that's kind of what he's been called ever since. He just goes by Die Hard, you know, or John. Whichever. He doesn't care, right? Super nice guy. But I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. I like to put stories to this stuff because it's cool, man. What else, man? What else can I talk? Oh, the 5ITP. Now, you probably noticed the coloring on this, and you would swear he's putting artificial coloring in this, and a lot of people think he is. He's not. This is just from the flavoring itself. He's going to work on a version. He's actually working on it right now. I believe it's going to be done soon of a clear version of this, which is pretty cool, man. I think that's cool of him, because he doesn't have to do it. But the thing is about John is he's so passionate about vaping, and it's very hard to ignore. You can't, you can just see it in his face. At Summit, it was just, he's just crazy ball of energy, and he's everywhere. You just see this kilt, right? He's just everywhere, you know. Super cool, man. And he's so passionate, and it shows in his juices. You know, he's constantly working on new stuff all the time. It's cool, man. It's cool. One thing I want to talk about, we didn't talk about in the Riverwalk in-shop interview with Nick and him, was the clouds for Teresa. All right, she has there's a Facebook page for this. Local Utah vapor we're pretty much trying to raise money to help her with her surgery. Currently, I believe she's talking to some doctors. You know, trying to work out, you know, the cost and everything like that. It's for brain surgery, is what it is. It's genetic. You know, they're doing a pretty cool giveaway. Lots of cool prizes. If you go there to her Facebook page, just go there and like it even, man. Just go check it out. It's a beautiful cause. You know, if you've known somebody, you know, that's down on their luck and they're having a hard time, man, and just to get a helping hand means everything, and they're doing everything they can to raise money for this girl. And you know, one bump to the head, guys, and it would throw her into a coma. You know, it's sad, man. To me, it's sad, and it's, you know, it's really sad. It's pretty much all over Utah. In all the shops, you basically go in. You know, it's $1 a stub. It looks like an arcade stub, right? Those little, or maybe a fair. Those little ticket stubs, and it goes into a drawing, and they're giving away, like, you know, a variant and all sorts of cool, very cool gear. You know, anything they can do to raise this money. There's also a direct link with a PayPal on their Facebook page, Clouds for Teresa, and I'll put it down below, man, the exact Facebook link, so you can go check it out, man. I think it's a beautiful cause. I definitely want to get that out there. When I totally forgot to bring it up in the interview, I was bummed out. So I want to get that out there to you guys, because, you know, you guys are my family, dude, and, you know, anything we can do to help a fellow vapor, you know, it's sad. It's sad. Okay, let's move on, man. Let's move on. Let's move on. Happier things. I don't know if Teresa will ever watch this, or her family, but I'm going to say this, man. I wish you the very best, dude. Like, I really hope you get the surgery you need to help you. I really do. And, you know, I hope that you guys continue to stay positive, man, and many prayers for you guys. I just hope the absolute best for you guys, and I wish you guys all the best of luck with everything. I really do. It's just sad. I think I pretty much covered everything. Where are we at? 26 minutes? Hey! It's a short one, right? Again, it's going to be a link fest in the description, man. It's going to be a link fest down there. I want to say a special thank you to John McClain for, you know, give me a shot, man, and let me check out your juices. They're fantastic, and I had a lot of fun vaping them, and I'm going to continue to. The 5ITB, I went through 5 30 mils, 120 mil, and this is my second 120 mil. He can't make enough, man. Out of all these juices, that's what I'm going to guide you guys to. And butter. Butter's really good. Let's see. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I missed anything, you know, and a lot of people ask me all the time is, you know, you forgot this or you forgot that. Try and keep in mind, this is a non-edited channel. There's no editing here. I even took out the editing of adding links during the video, like right there. Remember when I used to do that? I don't do that anymore. I want this as raw as possible. And the reason I do want it like that is that's just kind of what I believe and I've always wanted with my channel. I just wanted something raw. My channel name is my real name. I never wanted smoke and mirrors. I've never wanted, you know, none of that. I just wanted to be a straight up reviewer, you know, and I'm really passionate about this stuff. So if I forget something, man, you know, put the pitchforks away, dude. Put them away. I'm human, man. I'm human. And a lot of times I'll actually write in the description what I missed, because I always go back. I have to go back and watch through it to make sure, you know, that's on the up and up, man. Cool. That's it. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. If you're looking for any of these juices, again, the links will be in the description. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to email me at tjvapingreviews@aol.com. I try to be pretty prompt and quick on the response. If you have emailed me and I missed you, hit me up again, man, because sometimes I miss people. Or simply comment down below, man. Let's end this. That's kind of a shitty classic form. Let's end this in classic form, baby. In classic form, bro. Again, if you like the music, man, go check them out. Everyday Ghosts. I want to say thank you to them for being the official music of my channel. You'll be hearing a lot of them in the background from now on, man. Everydayghost.com, I believe. Link in the description, guys. Blessings to each and every one of you. Let's go, man. I'll see you at the next one.